Welcome back guys to Mathematical Mindset. So right here guys we have a question. The square root of the square root of 49 minus the square root of 48 is equal to what? So let's simply solve this question right here. So the first thing we want to do is to simply evaluate the square root inside the innermost parentheses. So right here guys, we want to simply evaluate root 49 and root 48. Okay, now starting from root 49, the root of 49 is equals to 7, and the root of 48 is equals to the root of 16 times 3, which is equals to root 16 times root 3, which is equals to the root of 16 is 4 root 3. So right here we have the square root of 49 and the square root of 48. Now substituting this into the original expression, this is going to become the square root of 7 minus 4 root 3. So we have this right here. So let's simply solve. So the next thing we want to do is assume that 7 minus 4 root 3 is equal to a minus b root 3 all squared. So we want to simply assume, and we are going to use this method to solve this question. Okay, so the next thing we want to do right here is to simply expand the left and the right hand side. So we want to expand the right hand side, and we have this to be a minus b root 3 all square. Expanding this, we have this to be a raised to the power square minus 2ab root 3 plus 3b squared. So once we expand this, we are going to have this right here. So then this becomes 7 minus 4 root 3 is equals to a square minus 2ab root 3 plus 3b squared. Okay, so this is going to be this right here. Now equate the rational part and the coefficients of root 3 separately to form two equations. So we want to simply equate the rational parts and the coefficients of root 3 separately. We want to do that separately to form two equations. So this is what we want to do. So let's simply equate the rational part. We have it to be a square plus 3b squared from the right hand side is equals to 7. Alright, now the coefficient of root 3. The coefficient of root 3 in the right hand side is 2ab. So we have this to be minus 2ab plus the coefficient of root 3 in the left hand side, we have it to be negative 4. So this is equals to negative 4 right here. So let's solve minus 2ab equals to minus 4. So all we want to do is to divide both sides by negative 2. So this is going to cancel out this. Then we have AB is equals to minus cancel minus 4 divided 2 is 2. So let's simply make B subject of formula. So making B the subject of formula, we have this to be B is equals to 2 over A. So once we have this right here, we want to simply substitute B equals to 2 over A into A square plus 3b squared equals to 7 to eliminate b. So let's simply do, if we do that right here, we have that a squared plus 3b squared is equals to 7, and we want to simply substitute b equals to 2 over a. So if we simply substitute that, we have this to be a squared plus 3 under b squared, we have 2 over a all square is equals to 7. So this we have a square plus 3 into 2 square is 4, a square is a square is equals to 7. Expanding this bracket here, we have a square plus 3 times 4, 12 over a square is equals to 7. Next thing we want to do is to multiply both sides by a square. So multiply both sides by a square, we have a square multiply a square plus 12 over a square multiply a square is equals to 7 multiply a square. So this will give us a square multiply a square is going to give us a raised to the power of 4 plus this is going to cancel out this. So we have this to be 12 is equals to 7a squared. Alright, so once we have this right here, we want to simply rearrange and set it to 0. So we have this to be a4 minus 7a squared plus 12 is equals to 0. Now the next thing we want to do right here is to say let x be equals to a squared. Now if x is equals to a squared, from this we know that here will become x squared because we have x is equals to a squared, and there are two a squared in a raised to the power of 4. So this becomes x squared minus 7x plus 12 is equals to 0. So let's simply factor out this right here. So taking this, we have 12x squared. Next is to look for two numbers that when you multiply them, they're going to give us 12x squared. And when you add them, it's going to give us minus 7x. And those two numbers are minus 4x and minus 3x. So this is going to become x squared minus 4x minus 3x plus 12 is equals to 0. Factorizing, we have x is equals to x minus 4 minus 3 into x minus 4 is equals to 0. And we have this to be x minus 4, x minus 3 is equals to 0. So let's solve for x. We have x minus 4 equals to 0, or x minus 3 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 4, or x is equals to 3. Alright, so we have been able to have the value for x. But we want to recall that x is equals to a square from this point. So once we know that x is equals to a square, and we have that x is equals to 4, or x is equals to 3. So for x equals to 4, we have that 4 is equals to a square, right? So once we have this, the next thing we want to do is to take the square roots of both sides. So taking the square root of both sides, we have this to be the square root of 4 is equals to the square root of a squared. So this is going to cancel out this, and we have this to be plus minus 2 is equals to a. So we have a to be equals to plus minus 2. So that is for x equals to 4. Now for x equals to 3, we have that 3 is equals to a squared, right? Now what we want to do is to square roots of both sides. So take the square root of both sides, and we have this to be root 3 is equals to the root of a squared, and this is going to cancel out this, and we have that a is equals to root 3. So we have been able to get in the values for a. Now in order for us to get the values for b, all we want to do is to simply substitute all the values for a. So substitute the values of a to get b, and we want to make use of this equation right here that says ab is equals to 2. So making use of ab equals to 2, so we say for a equals to plus 2 or minus 2, we have that. For plus 2, this is going to become 2b is equals to 2, which implies that b is equals to 2 over 2. That is dividing both sides by 2, and we have that b is equals to 1. So for a equals to minus 2, we have minus 2b is equals to 2. Now taking this, dividing both sides by 2, we have that b is equals to 2 over minus 2, and this implies that b is equals to minus 1. Now we're able to get our values for a and b. So guys, let's simply verify to see if our answer is correct. And guys, I'm only going to verify for a equals to 2 and b equals to 1. That is for the positive value of a and the positive value of b. So we have the pair of AB is equals to 2 or 1. So let's simply verify. And we can verify by making use of 7 minus 4 root 3, which is equals to a minus b root of 3. I guess you remember this at the beginning of our solution, which is this right here. So this is what we want to use to check if our answer is correct. So guys, let's simply do this. And we know that if we simply expand this, we have this to be a squared minus 2ab root 3 plus 3b squared. Alright, and we know that a is 2, so this becomes 2 squared minus 2 into 2, and b is 1 root 3 plus 3 into b is 1 all square. So this is going to give us 2 squared is 4 minus 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 1 is 4, 4 root 3 plus 3 into 1 square is 1. So this is equals to 4 minus 4 root 3 plus 3. So this is equal to 4 plus 3 minus 4 root 3, which is equals to 7 minus 4 root 3. So this is to show that the pair 2 and 1 is going to give us this answer. So right here guys, we have been able to solve this question right here.